I did decide that I'm gonna do another reaction video in the same recording. Now, this is gonna be a different video for y'all, but for me, it's gonna be the same thing because I'm doing this all in one recording. Like the last video, the Jubilee video, bro, I was kind of like all over the place with their videos, but I found one and reacted to it, bro. Yeah, the same recording for me, but different video for y'all. By the way, the people that like my gaming videos, I'm not moving to strictly reaction videos. Just I'm making that clear. I'm still doing gaming videos because that's mainly what I'm gonna do on this channel, but just letting y'all know. Now, we are reacting to a horror short, or not really short, but a horror story more of by Don't Walk Home Alone After Dark. Go subscribe to them, by the way, because I'm reacting to their video. But also, I'm going to leave this video down in the description if you want to see it without my reaction. You know? Oh yeah, also the video's called The Pine Creepers, animated horror story, and this shit is 12 minutes long, bro. Damn, bro. You know what this probably gonna feel like, bro? But when you watch somebody play a horror game, like let's say Loni'S or Belize, bro, or Rico the Giant, bro, or you're watching them play the game. You're not playing the game. It's a whole different ball game when you're in the game, bro. I feel like that's gonna be the same way when watching this, bro, because I'm not watching Loni'S Spooky Scary Sundays, bro. I'm really reacting to this shit by myself, so ain't no hiding in the comments for me, bro. I'm full screen with this, bro.
I'll never forget the summer of '95.
Oh, this look fire.
I was 13 that year.
Okay.
A heat wave had set in, making it one of the hottest Julys on record. The house I grew up in on Lake Michigan didn't have air conditioning.
Michigan, okay.
Most of the time, that was fine. At night, a breeze would come in off the water, so just an open window was usually enough to cool things down and sleep pretty comfortably.
Okay.
But not that summer.
Liking his music,
that
bro.
That summer was different. Some of my friends and I had taken to camping outside to try and escape the heat. Jordy Baker, Augie McLean, and me.
What's your name, bro?
I don't know if it really made all that much difference. I think maybe we just liked being together. That made it easier to get through. I can't remember the first day I met Jordy. We lived on the same street in our small town and we did everything together. He was my best friend. It felt like it had always been that way. Augie was a quiet kid back then.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know it when we were alone. So much so that his big mouth got us kicked out of my backyard.
A big head
Dad
ass
had to
too,
be
bro.
up at 5 for work, and he didn't exactly appreciate Augie's high-pitched laugh the same way Jordy and I did.
Only the homies understand.
There was a clearing in the pines behind Jordy's house where we used to hang out sometimes, so we decided to set up camp back there. An old, rusted-out Buick Century marked the spot. I always wondered whose car that used to be. Back before it became part of the woods, I mean. Thinking about it now, I'm not even really sure how it got out there through the trees in the first place. We'd cleaned out the broken glass and the cigarette butts left behind by the neighborhood teenagers, and we made a fire pit out of one of the wheel rims Jordy managed to pry off. The mosquitoes out there were ruthless at sundown, and dry, prickly needles covered the ground in a thick blanket under the trees. The only thing I hated more than that feeling under my feet when I wasn't wearing any shoes was the crunching sound they made whenever I was.
I mean, you know.
It wasn't all that cozy of a spot, but at least it was private. A place far enough away from the rest of the world that we could stay up all night laughing and no one would care. Jordy had skimmed some beer from a case in the basement that his dad was working on.
How old are y'all, bro?
4 bottles of lukewarm lager to share between us.
How old are y'all?
Not exactly a blowout, but not enough that Mr. Baker would miss him either. I don't drink much beer these days.
Good.
But even just the smell of it always brings me back to that night.
It sounds more hopeful than scary, I'm not gonna lie. Hey. Yeah. At a campfire And it's looking dire.
The hours slipped past as we stoked the fire, talking about nothing in particular. That half a sip of beer must have gone right to Augie's head as he called it a night pretty early on without even finishing one bottle. We didn't mind. More for us.
You know?
At some point, Jordy brought up what happened to Pike Lister.
Who that is? A dog? Oh, Cooper, never mind. You gonna step on the paper like that, bro?
Pike was 2 grades ahead of me in school, and he'd probably failed a couple on top of that. He was big, and everybody was scared of him.
Not me.
On a Friday, that past November, Pike left school after his usual extra hour of detention to walk home. And that was the last time anybody saw him.
This nigga got slow instant
The
transmission,
search
bro?
lasted for weeks. They never found anything. Some people said he just took off, ran away from home. Others thought he might have drowned in the lake accidentally.
Hold on, I think I gotta sneeze. Hold on.
Not Jordy, though. I listened quietly as he laid it all out. How his dad said it wasn't the first time something like this had happened around here.
Hold on, bro. If that wasn't the first time, bro, why are y'all out here, bro? It don't matter how many times it happened. If something happened out there, bro, I'm not going there. Y'all two want to go? Go ahead, bro. I'm going.
How back in the 70s, 4 people disappeared without a trace.
I don't care how
around
long
that
ago it
same
was
time,
either.
Locals had started seeing something in the woods that wrapped around our town. Pale creatures with large eyes and long limbs creeped around on all 4s.
Nigga, the rake?
The pine creepers.
That sound like the rake, bro.
That's what we called them anyway. Jordy figured that's what happened to Pike. The pine creepers must have got him. I laughed him off and eagerly changed the subject. We ended up burning a couple more sticks before letting the fire die and heading to bed. One of us could take the back of the Buick, and the other had to sleep in the tent with Augie. To call it a 2-man tent was being generous. I offered to bite the bullet, or at least that's what I let Jordy think. I'd never admit it at the time, but the truth is, all that talk about the creepers had me a little scared. Augie's snoring and spooning seemed like a fair price to pay if I didn't have to be alone outside.
That probably creeped me out too, bro.
After all, if they could take Pike Lister, what chance did any of us have?
Yeah, so get out of there. Oh, what the hell, bro?
I'm not
Well,
sure
shut the-
what time it was when I woke up.
I'm gonna shut this shit off. That nigga mouth wide open, bro.
Is this nigga serious?
It was still dark out, and I could
Drooling.
feel rain coming down outside. For the first few minutes, I just laid there, listening to the steady sound of the drops against the tent. It wasn't long before I realized that beer had gone right through me, and I wasn't going to be able to hold it. I fumbled around until I found the lantern, and I made my way outside. The night air had cooled down a bit with the rain, which felt nice. The whole sky was clouded over,
Where you
blocking
going,
out any light from the moon or the stars. My eyes finally started adjusting to the dark. That was when I noticed it. Something catching the light just beyond the edge of the clearing. A dim, reflective shine that flickered as I moved the lantern. It took me a second to realize what I was looking at.
Oh,
Eyes
hell no, bro.
watching me. It was hard to see much of what those eyes belonged to. I knew.
And he's standing there? And he's standing there?
Pine creepers.
Them look like monkeys, nigga. What? I take it back a little bit.
Pulse
Maybe not.
pounded in my ears as we stared each other down. I carefully started backing up, never once looking away.
Nigga, and I carefully started.
I wanted to turn and run so badly, but just kept slowly taking one step after another. got
There's
back
no
into
way
the
you're going
tent
back
as
to sleep,
quickly
bro.
as I could without making much noise. Maybe if I was quiet enough, those things would move.
So nigga, you telling me you saw three lengthy ass things, bony ass motherfuckers, supernatural as shit, with eyes glowing, staring at you. Your fucking first instinct is the number one, back up slow as hell, and then two, go back in the fucking tent and go to sleep like nothing happened, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Hell no.
I thought about waking Augie, but didn't want him to freak out and draw attention to us.
Nigga, would you rather him freak out or get freaked out?
Huh?
I thought that was cool, bro. That shit was not it, bro. Hell no, bro.
Seconds passed. Nothing. The rustling of the trees, and the calm drone of the rain.
And that tent start rushing,
Just
nigga.
as I
Ain't gonna be
started to
calm.
think that maybe I'd overreacted. Maybe my mind could be playing tricks on me.
If it is, bro, I'm going along with it. Getting the fuck out. That's what I'm doing.
Awful sound. The crunch of those needles. There was something moving around outside the tent.
It's finna be the dude that was sleeping in the van. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this nigga still got the light on, bro.
My breath. The worst part of it all is I knew Jordy was out there, alone. I kept telling myself he wouldn't wake up. He was safer in the Buick. That I should
He's gonna
stay
wake up.
still, stay quiet. I laid there, and I kept listening for what felt like forever. I was too scared to do anything else. I never woke up Augie. I never called out to Jordy. I never did anything.
Hell, nigga. Soon as I got there, hey, bro, we gotta get the fuck up and go right now. Like, but plot armor is at play here. Y'all are fine.
The hours
Y'all are
passed, and
fine.
I must have fallen asleep for a few minutes because the next thing I knew, the birds had suddenly started chirping, and even from inside the tent, I could tell it was getting light out. I gathered any bit of courage I had, threw the sleeping bag off, and gave Augie a shove. I climbed out of the tent first, but he wasn't far behind me. Part of me believed that the pine creepers were still out there, just waiting for me to slip up. When I saw
Yeah,
the
probably,
Buick,
bro.
I got this awful feeling in the pit of my stomach. It was empty. Jordy was just gone.
I wonder why, bro.
His house, I kept telling
I
myself,
wonder why.
I'll find him there. He just got up early and he wanted the comfort of his own bed.
I fucking hope so, bro.
He wasn't there. We waited around all day, but he never came home. By the evening, our whole town was in a frenzy looking for him. I never told anybody about what I saw that night. Not even Augie. Nobody would believe me anyway.
These the kind of motherfuckers you gotta watch out for, bro. He didn't even tell his supposed best friend, bro. Hell no, bro. Not like I'm gonna know, but my instincts gonna kick in somehow and be like, yep, not hanging with that nigga no more.
I've played it over and over in my head. I'll never forget the summer of '95. That was the year Jordy Baker went missing.
How the fuck I get through the whole video and then get... Man, bro, oh my gosh, bro. Hey, don't walk home alone after dark, bro. You earned my subscription. I already got the bell on, bro. Oh, that's your only video? Hey, fire, bro. Hey, I think that about wraps up, bro. I'm not gonna lie.